Hey, welcome back if you're returning. We're looking at some more Maesters today, and we're going to the Stormlands, and we're going to Dorne. 2 for 1, what a bargain. So, let's start in the Stormlands, and we have Maester Kyrie, who served Lord Rhaegar Baratheon at Storm's End. In 54 AC, Rhaegar's pregnant wife, Lady Alyssa Velaryon, fell ill, and she went into labour a month early. Maester Kyrie, a midwife, and 3 bedmaids attended to her, but could only relieve her pain. When King Jaehaerys and Queen Alysanne arrived at Storm's End, Maester Kyrie told them that there was nothing more he could do for Alyssa, but that if he was allowed to cut her open, he might be able to save the child. Lord Rhaegar told him to save the child and fled, while Kyrie delivered Alyssa's child, Jocelyn Baratheon. Poor Alyssa. We do know of another Maester who was in service at Storm's End, and that was Cresson, but I mentioned him in the last one because he moved to Dragonstone with Stannis. So we also have in the Stormlands, Meloquin. He was a Maester in service at the Summerhall during the reigns of Daeron II and Aerys I. Meloquin was a tutor to the sons of Prince Maekar. While a child, the future Aegon Targaryen V would reenact the Battle of the Red Grass Field on Meloquin's green table with painted soldiers. Was that in Aemon's history? I know we've mentioned him before. Anyway, next we're on to Dorne, and we're going to start with the most recent Maester that we've heard of, and that was one mentioned in Ariane's Winds of Winter sample chapter. Maester Tommen serves House Toland at Ghost Hill, and we hear that Tiora Toland doesn't like him because he dismisses her dreams. She has these weird dragon dreams. Next, we're going to Sunspear, and we have Maester Calliope, who serves House Martell, Prince Doran, and he also attends the Water Gardens when Doran goes there. He serves with a younger Maester, Miles, who stays in Sunspear, but we'll get onto that. So, in the show, the Game of Thrones show, the television adaptation, Calliope is portrayed by Colin Azzopardi. In the books, Maester Calliope is 5 feet tall, bald, and has a smooth face. He is fat and has soft pink hands. The Maester wears slippers on his feet. He is clever but meek. The Maester has been serving House Martell since Doran's mother ruled as Princess of Dorne, and Calliope designed the rolling chair with goose-down cushions and wheels of ebony and iron for Dorne. So, I guess he's served the family for quite a long time, the mother and now the son. He's seen a lot. He cares for Doran, though. He's given him the ability to not be bedbound by his illnesses. Doran has gout and God knows, I don't know what else. They probably don't diagnose that in Westerosi times. Anyway, in A Feast of Crows, after a letter arrives to announce the death of Prince Oberyn Martell in King's Landing, Maester Calliope gives it to Arya Hotar without breaking its seal. Arya then relays it to Oberyn's brother, Doran. Calliope rides a donkey when Doran returns to Sunspear from the Water Gardens. The Maester looks at Doran's hands after he meets with Tyne Sand to make sure that she did not poison the prince. Doran asks Calliope for a thimble cup of milk of the poppy. So he microdoses, I guess. Princess Arianne Martell disguises Rosamund Lannister as Princess Myrcella Baratheon and tells Calliope that Myrcella has come down with red spots. Calliope did not have red spots when he was a child, so he's a bit wary of go and see Myrcella. Red spots is basically the Westerosi chickenpox. Arianne flees Sunspear with Myrcella in an attempt to crown the girl. After Myrcella is wounded by Sir Gerald Dane of the Greenblood, Calliope saves her life. In A Dance of Dragons, Calliope receives new robes with broad bands of dun and butternut and narrow red stripes. When Sir Balon Swan presents the head of Sir Gregor Clegane to Doran at his court in Sunspear, Calliope opens the box latch and removes the mountain skull. The mountain skull. He afterwards escorts Doran, Arianne, Obara, Nymeria, and Tyne Sand to Doran Solar, taking the skull with him. Calliope leaves the Solar before Doran discusses his plans for his daughter and nieces. Do you reckon he's privy to his plans? He's a trusted member of the court, I suppose. I don't know. Quotes given by Callio. We have, "Shall I fetch my prince a thimble cup of milk of the poppy?" Bet he's forever saying that. And a quote about Callio that we have from Thoughts of Ariohota is, "Despite his age and girth, he was still nimble enough and clever as they came, but meek. He is no match for any sand snake," the captain thought. So, on to our last Maester today, and that's Maester Miles. He also serves House Martell at Sunspear, and he stays in the capital when Doran goes to the Water Gardens. So I wonder what he sees. He's younger, and he has a silky, perfumed beard and a servile smile. I'm already getting, like, I don't trust him vibes. Miles wears the grey robes of a maester. Oh my god, second red flag. In a feast for crows, while Maester Calliote is with Doran Martell at the Water Gardens, Maester Miles remains at Sunspear to deal with the letters not requiring Doran's attention. Who's deciding that? Miles and the rest of the court greet the prince when he returns from the Water Gardens. In a dance with dragons, Miles is present when Sir Balon Swan arrives at Sunspear to deliver the mountain skull. For the feast welcoming Balon, Miles prepares a wine laced with poppy juice to alleviate the pain in Doran's joints. So Doran wouldn't have really been all there. Who was leading this meeting? I feel like I need to go back and reread it. But either way, this Maester, Miles, he seems suspicious. I just get bad vibes from him. What's going on in Dorne? Is Doran actually in charge? Let me know what you think. And don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Leave me a comment, tell me how your day's going, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheerio! Calliote also designed a rolling chair with goose-down cushions and wheels of ebony. Arya then relays it to Prince Oberyn. He relays it to the dead guy, Alex.